Happy early lunch hour, gang, for a Friday afternoon. God knows it's been a crazy one around here. Okay, so today is Friday before the great Christmas let's go crazy helping out other people. And this is all because of what you guys have done. I went to the post office this morning. The last VENMOs, I think, are in, at least as of now, which is about 10:45 here Eastern time on Friday afternoon. The donations total after VENMO fees for what came through, $6,687.43. So well over what I was hoping for. Again, you guys come through with flying colors. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's how it breaks down. And I rounded this off. It won't be perfect because obviously we're going to go to the store. But for food, donations to the food bank, we're looking at about $4,000. For the animal shelter, $2,000, which is great because we gave them $1,500 last year, so we're doing better. And then about $700 for the toy drive. Okay, so that their total $6,700. I figure we'll have some overage or whatever it is that Mrs. P and I always cover. Not a big deal there. We'll go from there. It's like, oh, we want to get an extra one of these. Screw it. We just have fun with it. So I have been on the phone with both Kitty and Martha, who run the food bank and the toy drive. And so fortunately, we ended it today because the toy drive, air quotes, as you guys know how that one works, what we get them are gift cards to the local grocery store. And the manager at the grocery store, Scott, who you guys remember us working with the hurricane stuff, lets the kids come in after they get their gift card and exchange it for another gift card, whether they want to get an Apple gift card or a Walmart gift card or whatever. He lets them exchange them all. So then the kids can go out and get something they want. We tried doing toys the first year we did this, and that gets difficult because you really don't know what the kids want. It's like kid goes, cool, I got a Barbie doll. I'm 11. No. Okay. So this has worked out better. I just got off the phone with Martha. The fun part about that one is they give it away tomorrow. So as soon as I finish recording this, I've got to get over to the grocery store and go buy those gift cards so I can deliver them to her because they're giving them out at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to the parents so the parents can put the stuff in the kids' stockings for Christmas. So that's that first part, okay? Then in regards to the food bank, so I talked to Kitty over there this morning. Again, all YouTubers do. We just did 10 minutes, we make a video and we're done for the day, right? Hardly. All right. But so I got a hold of her, and as I had said to you guys before, we wanted to see what they got from Second Harvest Food Bank, and that Second Harvest gives to the local food bank. She told me that they've got plenty of beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, Great Northern beans, dried beans, prepper staple, right? Cans of pumpkin, plenty of crackers, cans of pears, frozen apricots, cans of green beans, oatmeal, which that was a good one, okay, spaghetti noodles, rice, tomato sauce, macaroni and cheese, and crackers. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. What in there makes a Christmas dinner? Gee, what are we having for Christmas dinner? Well, we're having beans and rice, and maybe I can make a pumpkin pie. We'll have some oatmeal for breakfast that day, and maybe we can have spaghetti. That, again, kind of what I was talking about this morning, this is where we are. The donations that the food banks are getting are staples. Don't get me wrong. I mean, everything I mentioned there is stuff we should have in our pantry. But it's certainly not, I don't know what you want to call, a healthy diet or a celebratory meal or anything like that, right? You know, Christmas dinner, I don't want beans and rice. I really don't want spaghetti. So this is what I am shooting for tomorrow, okay? And I'll work this out. Again, talking to Kitty, figure out what we need. Get mashed potatoes, you know, the bags of Idaho potato flakes. She said those are actually better to get than bags of potatoes, so, because it's easier for them to handle. Boxes of stovetop stuffing. We're going to buy as many freaking turkeys as I can afford or find, as many hams as I can afford or find, cans of corn, cans of carrots, cans of fruit, cans of sweet potatoes. We're going to try to help people have somewhat of a Christmas dinner. Now, if you guys are anything like me, that Christmas turkey, we were still eating leftovers until Tuesday. So that's what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That was 6 days worth of meals. Okay. If we can help out do something like that, hey, you know, we boiled down the turkey bones. We made turkey broth. We had turkey noodle soup. That worked too. Turkey sandwiches, leftover turkey and stuffing, the whole 9 yards. If that's a week's worth of food for somebody, that's cool. That's good. All right. So that's the game plan. I mentioned to you guys that if you want to help, obviously if you're in the local area, I'm not saying, hey, you know, hop on a plane from Wyoming and fly out here. That's not going to happen. Okay. But if you're in the Union, Claiborne County area, we are going to meet at the United Grocery Outlet, the UGO store that's behind AutoZone, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, okay, in the afternoon. I've coordinated with Kitty where they will have 6 or 8 people at the food bank to help us unload. I've got a couple of people already that have volunteered to help, but $4,000 worth of food does not fit in a truck and a trailer, okay? So it'll take a few of us to do it. If you got a truck, I don't think anybody needs to bring a trailer. I'll just say that if you want to come. Because I've already got a couple of people that are, unless something comes up, count on them, all right? And one who's already said he's certain, so we're good there. So if a couple of more people come, great. Hey, if it's just a matter of you come and we don't have anything to put in your truck, a meet and greet, help us out in the shopping. The shopping's a lot of fun because we take over a grocery store. And just get in and have a little bit of Christmas spirit. That's awesome. Okay, so if you can, if you want to, that's when we're doing it, tomorrow at 1 p.m. UGO on 33 behind AutoZone in Tazewell. We're there. Okay. Then the last $2,000, that will be given to the Union County Animal Shelter. As I've told you before, if you've been around here long enough, you've seen we always go tour in there and help out the animals because they don't get much in the way of a contribution from the county. It is a no-kill shelter that primarily runs on donations alone. And so the fact that we can help them out, because, you know, me and Mrs. P are animal lovers, and from the comments that you guys make, most of y'all are too, that's what we're going to do. So if it helps them get vaccinations, if it helps them get more food, even if it helps them pay staff, whatever, perfect. We're going to get that done. So that's the game plan. Going to start this afternoon, go all the way through tomorrow. I will get all this on video so you can see the craziness, and we'll just have some fun, put everybody in some holiday cheer, and go from there. Say a prayer for everybody, guys. It's Christmas season. Have a smile on your face. God knows I do today. But again, thank you to everybody who donated. Y'all made this possible. Now we're going to go put it all into motion and put a smile on somebody else's face. Have a great afternoon. Pinball out.